Hello, today I'm going to go over Galactic Supercluster lecture. So we've been talking about galaxies, now we're going into clusters of galaxies. In this image, in this animation here, what it's showing is many dots, each one representing a galaxy. Here's the Milky Way galaxy. The lines are just showing directions that the galaxies are moving. So our Milky Way galaxy is part of a supercluster of galaxies called Laniakea. This supercluster has 100,000 galaxies. So this whole thing, this cluster of galaxies, there's 100,000 of them. Now let's go a little bit further down here. This is zoomed in a bit, and we've got the Milky Way as part of this giant cluster. We still see the lines that show movement, but now we've got some arrows, and what you're going to notice is the arrows are going to be pointing towards certain kind of hot spots, like here. And you see all these really bright spots. These are areas that galaxies are being pulled towards. In this image, the Milky Way and all these galaxies are being pulled towards something called the Great Attractor. So each sphere in this image is a galaxy. Most of the galaxies are being pulled towards a dense region known as the Great Attractor. This is just a dense region of galaxies that altogether has a stronger gravitational pull, so it's moving other galaxies towards them. Now, let's take it out a little bit further. We talked about our own supercluster here. Well, there's another one right next to us, Perseus Pisces. And they look very similar, right? You still see where the galaxies are moving towards these regions of higher density. They're kind of being pulled towards those regions. But the difference from one to another is which way they're being pulled. This image shows two separate superclusters. They are defined by the movement of galaxies towards a dense region of matter and gravity. So we can tell the difference from this galaxy and this galaxy, which cluster they're in, by where they're being pulled. And then finally, taking another step back, we see this webbing of superclusters. So this is an image, an animation of hundreds of superclusters all together, so hundreds of these. Moving out from our local supercluster, we start to see a structure that looks like webbing or filaments. This image has hundreds of superclusters and millions of galaxies. I hope this gives you some kind of an idea of how large our universe is when we start talking about millions and billions of galaxies. And also this webbing, this pattern, matches something we've talked about in the past, the CMB, cosmic microwave background. All right, thank you very much.